As you said, I'm Charlie. I prefer most people call me Charlie because this is the next generation, the generation of zeal. And while professors are encouraging us to move forward, we need to take up the action and move forward. So I'm on a crash program. Okay. I'll be presenting on expanding e-learning initiatives in Malawi. As institutions are making efforts in getting connected, most of us don't, we don't have focus on what next, what will happen next after we are connected. So, Kamuzu College of Nursing, which is KCN, the University of Malawi School of Nursing, took an advantage in developing resources to solve its critical problem and deploy it across the network. So these are a small snapshot of Kamuzu College of Nursing. Kamuzu College of Nursing is a constituent college of University of Malawi, UNIMA, which has two campuses in Lilongwe, the capital city, and Atlanta, which is the business city. And they are separated 300 kilometers difference. It has also major clinical sites in other cities like Zomba, Zuzu, and even other districts. Traced back in 1965, when the college started as a National School of Nursing, then later it was upgraded to a full college in 1979, offering nursing and midwifery. This one, currently, KCN is the national producer of high-quality professional nurses in midwifery, in both nursing and midwifery, offering a wide program. It started from diploma programs, degrees, now it's offering master's programs. So KCN adopted e-learning platform, and a couple of reasons why it adopted the e-learning platforms. First, it was pressure to increase intake. The government pressured University of Malawi to increase intake in all their programs. So currently, these are the intake per year. The current first years, the intake were 200, second years 119, 109 for third year, 100 for fourth year. For posts, what we call post-basic degrees, 50, university certificate, 50, and masters, 50. As you can see that the numbers are already high, but the government said you should intake more students. Another reason why we took an e-learning mode, it was inadequate number of faculty teaching the students. And another problem was high mobility of faculty members, since we have two campuses. So they were moving up and down, and even to district hospitals to supervise the nurse students. Then, for these challenges, what strategies were put forward to address the problems? First of all, providing the connectivity of two teaching campuses and the clinical areas, training of faculty in ICT and developing e-learning tools and content, develop of KCN curriculum course in a such a way that it can be uploaded into the e-learning tools. Another was developing of the internet and the intranet systems to enable curriculum and course to be tools. Introducing systems for students to access teaching and learning materials, assignment, exams, using ICT tools. The available resources we had then, Malawi Telecom Limited, which is called MTEL, it's like Safaricom here, has already established a backbone fiber across the country, which connects Mozambique, passing across the country to connect to Tanzania. KCN campus also benefited from Maere. Maere is like Kenneth here, which built a fiber link connecting to other colleges, including KCN, to share resources and internet. So we drew up the resources, the available resources which we had. We had some a whole network infrastructure with firewall and servers, a backup server, and had a backbone connecting to from Lilongwe, the capital city, to Blantyre and connected to other servers. So also the college currently then has campus network within the two campuses, which was built in 2005, and we hope that it could catch up with the proposed network initiatives. And the major thing was on the faculty members. They were so keen in wanting to deliver content online, and they actually pushed in making this to pass. So the first step, what we did, we said, okay, we'll do a curriculum management system. So this is a small snapshot after it was done, but a curriculum management system is where you have the content or the modules or the courses of what lecturers teach in a form that students can navigate through a web-based platform. So in December 2009, after analyzing the problems first then, and the assets available, lecturers sat down, came up with ideas on the proposed curriculum management system. So the initiative didn't come from the tech guys. The lecturers give up the requirements. We want a system which can do this and this and this. So basically what they come down is that they wanted a tool which can deliver content to students in a context that is relevant to their curriculum. Should be edited up by staff, that's the lecturers, who are responsible for their teaching materials, provide additional information that is relevant to staff and students, like notice board, and some discussions, and others. Should be a course-based layout with a timetable embedded per unit. Which means that a student can go into, like he or she is leading the course layout, but within the units of the course can find some timetable when the course will be taught. So that's what the lecturers wanted. An approach that is directly represented the curriculum structure. Each level of the curriculum can be presented in the CMS, meaning the curriculum management system, with its own page. Each page can contain written content, links to web resources and permission set to only give access to pages to students who are enrolled on a particular course. The lecturers were so cautious on the accessibility of the content. Now, after we grab what the lecturers want, the ICT team came together and customized Moodle framework. Moodle is another software for curriculum management systems, which is already built out. We took the framework and we customized it to suit what the lecturer wanted. It wasn't like A to Z exactly what Moodle can do, so we wrote code on top of Moodle to suit exactly what the lecturers wanted. So the system was web-based and divided into 3 navigable pages.
So 5 minutes more.
Yeah. Okay. So the first page was the introduction. You can see a snapshot, introducing the text, personalizing list of modules, and some news feed. So basically, when a student has not logged in, you find some introduction page and links to their courses. The second page, after a student has clicked to a module he or she likes, then find an editable text for providing an overview information of the module and some supporting materials. So that's a small snapshot on the module page. So lecturers were able to upload the whole module into a PDF and link it and have the units per module. So on the unit page, it's the course overview of the unit display, and we have to show the unit, show the learning objectives of the unit, and some related resources. So you have the unit page, some introduction and topics per unit, and each and every topic you have a link to an electronic resource. And to the other side, you have upcoming events. That's the timetable linked to that unit. Now you may wonder how did we achieve that? Did IT people just do that? First of all, the University of Edinburgh, who had successfully implemented their CMS, the curriculum management system, helped our faculty in redesigning their content into electronic resource. Also provided tools for creating resources, quizzes, flash, and videos to be uploaded. Because lecturers all these had corporate resources. They needed to put them into some form that student can grasp. So we had several training the lecturers how to create their own resources, develop them some skills on creating quizzes, videos, and other. The University of Edinburgh brought about 80 brand new computers and servers to provide adequate access for the students to the CMS. The coming of Ubuntunet network will greatly enhance such collaborations. So these are one of the computer apps that University of Edinburgh helped. And the servers, it's a whole rack of servers just running such services. So how did we deploy this? We started conducting continuous professional development workshops every 3 months in teaching lecturers in the following: how to use tools for creating e-resources such as Engage, Process, quizzes, surveys, flash animation, how to create videos, create storyboards, edit video, voiceovers, how to link resources to the CMS after they have created, link them into the CMS in more detail. So those are snapshots for one of the workshops we had. These are all the lecturers creating resources, and we continuously do those trainings. So how KCN has improved collaboration. Since we deployed the SMS on a Maere network, linking the two campuses, lecturers at KCN also shared content with College of Medicine, another constituent of the University of Malawi, which is on the same network. KCN lecturers have been able to link resources in College of Medicine repositories, which is relevant to nursing and vice versa. Some of the electronic resources have been co-authored by lecturers between the two colleges through collaboration. Just last slide, the University of Edinburgh has played a big role in bringing together lecturers from Edinburgh and KCN to collaborate in creating an electronic resource for nursing programs.
Thank you.
Thank you. Meaning that getting the requirements from putting the prototype and asking for their comments and showing them how it can improve their teaching. So they kind of like own it instead of just opposing to them. The other question on the customization of Moodle, after the faculty gave us the requirements, College of Nursing uses a modular version, while Moodle it's a course-based layout. So we had to change the whole format of Moodle, how Moodle presents courses and topics into modular modules, units, and topics. So it was like an overhaul of the structure of Moodle. Since Moodle is open source, the code is available. We click the code and achieve what we wanted. Apart from that, we also customized, we created actually our own theme, the one you saw on the snapshot. It's a new theme which we created for Moodle. Another part is on authentication. Since we have a Google mail application which we use Google for our mail services, so we needed a central authentication. So we modified Moodle to authenticate using Google Apps instead of having new credentials. So those are some of the modifications. Not technical, it's from the user end. Basically, most of the senior lecturers who, as my Zambian friend said, are BBC, they still have struggles to get into it. But since, as we said, every 3 months we have some intensive workshops on training the lecturers how to use CMS and how to create their own resources. So most of the time, the problems we face is that a lecturer failing to create a resource, and students demanding for content that in this module there is no content on the CMS. So we constantly train the lecturer on one-to-one basis. So basically that's a challenge.